Hi folks, welcome. It's a special medicine show. It's Rob Allen here in the Moose Medicine Show Radio Moose Mobile, and we're going back a week. Going back to Ross Ainslie, Tim Edey and Ali Hutton and Ewan MacKenzie Robertson's gig in Dunning this time last week, which we broadcast a day after, I believe. But we had some hiccups and some anomalies that were going on. Hopefully, we've managed to iron those out. I am going to. I'm so optimistic. I'm going to run the theme and the titles again, and that's where it messed up the last time. So hopefully, it won't be double tracking like it did last time. We're going to run the theme. Regular viewers, and thanks for joining us, guys. Regular viewers will know that pretty much the titles are some of the channels that we broadcast to. This evening, we're broadcasting to 11 different channels. Wherever you're watching, you're very welcome, guys. Coming up in just a minute, Tim Edey, Ewan MacKenzie Robertson, Ross Ainslie and Ali Hutton from the inaugural Dunning Folk and Roots in Dunning Village Hall. Run the titles. Okay, so far so good. Titles run. It's all seems to be working. Folks are joining us. Very welcome to the show, guys. There is a chat frame. Not every page that you're viewing on will connect to the chat frame. That's to be advised. But if you do make a comment, I will be able to respond, and I can do things like flash stuff up on the screen like this, and I can flash up any comments that you have as well. Okay, under the show, Tim Edey. Now, where do I start? Tim, multi-instrumentalist, extraordinary, exuberant, joyful individual from Canterbury, I believe. Or no, I think Maidstone and Kent, these days residing in Scotland in the lovely historical village of Dunning. That's where we're going to go now. He has started folk and roots live shows in the Dunning Village Hall. This first one was full. A few seats remaining, but pretty much sold out. And he invited Ross Ainslie, Ali Hutton, and Ewan Robertson to play as well. He got out front and opened the show himself, and if you hang around right to the end, and I advise that you do, the encore, he joins everybody at the end. I've got a song from Tim coming up, and songs from all tunes and songs from all the artists. So sit back, enjoy this stuff. This is world-class entertainment coming from Perthshire.
Start with a slow tune, but tonight we actually drove back from Paris yesterday. Well, we had a few hours in Kent, in Canterbury, where I'm from, way down in England. But we drove. I drove the family to the Eiffel Tower, and if you ever think of doing this, just don't do it. Honestly, I have a heart condition, and I can tell you that I had to take an extra. I shouldn't say this, I know there's 2 doctors here, but I had to pop another bisoprazole under the tower. My God, it was terrifying. There were scooters coming at you from every direction, and then it was £18 an hour to park. So whatever you do not drive to the Eiffel Tower. It's a really bad idea. But anyway, we made it back in time, and it's an honour to be here. I mean, we've done a few gigs, especially with Mr. Ainslie, and the plan is hopefully to do a series of concerts in Dunning under the guise of Dunning Folk and Ruth. But we shall see now how it goes, and we're going to need some help as well. We've got a lot of helpers here, of course, and I want to dedicate this next tune to the brilliant Dave Murphy, who is a Dunningite now, down here in the front row, buying a whiskey. Now, that's the other thing, the bar. Alcohol is strictly prohibited. My daughter Ava, and where's Adam? Adam is in her class. I think they've been learning about the dangers of alcohol, and Ava Adam has drawn about 7 posters, which you'll see around the hall. Strictly no alcohol. So, I'm really sorry, guys. I feel so awful, but last time we did the concert, they actually found, in all seriousness, a couple of cans of Strongbow in the ladies' toilet, and I nearly got sued, seriously. Prosecuted. So, if you don't mind, I'm so sorry. Drink outside. Well, can you drink on the street? Cheers. You can. You can drink in my car. Anyway, on with the music. Or maybe the pub. The pub might be safe. This is the tune for Ireland. And I know we've got at least one Irish person here, Perthshire, and they like Perthshire. I knew you were well good. So this is a tune called The Road West. The Road West. We had anything like that.
folks. Yeah, we're going to give you a Richard Thompson song. I don't know if there's any Richard Thompson fans in tonight, but this is one of his kind of classic songs, all about...
Less than Breabach fans, by the sound of it.
This is a song all about a red-headed girl and a motorbike, and it's called Vincent Black Lightning.
Special on any such flight. St. James to Red Molly, my hat's off to you. It's a Vincent Black Lightning 1952. And I've seen you on the corners and cafes, it seems. Red hair, black leather, my favourite colour scheme. And he pulled her on behind and down to Box Hill. They did right. St. James to Red Molly, here's a ring for your right hand. But I'll tell you in earnest, I'm a dangerous man. For I fought with the law since I was 17. Rob Benny's a man to get my Vincent machine. And I might make 21 years and I might make 22. And I don't mind dying if it's for the love of you. And if fate should break my stride, I'll give you my Vincent to ride. Come down, Red Molly, cried Sergeant McCree. They've taken young James Edey for armed robbery. A shotgun blast to his chest that left nothing inside. Come down, Red Molly, to his dying bedside. When she got to the hospital, there wasn't much left. He was running out of road, he was running out of breath. And he smiled to see her cry. He said, I'll give you my Vincent to ride. James, in my opinion, there's nothing in this world. It's a Vincent Black Lightning and a red-headed girl. Cause Nortons and Greaves and Indians and Harleys, they won't do. They don't have a soul like a Vincent 52. So he took her by the hands, he slipped her the keys. He said, I've got no further use for these. I've seen Indians and Eels in Murder and Crow. This woman down from heaven to carry me home. And he gave her one last kiss and he died.
Tim.
Excellent stuff. And thanks for joining us, guys. Hope you're enjoying our little look at Dunning folk and roots, the inaugural night with, you just heard Ewan MacKenzie Robertson of Breabach and Ross Ainslie and Ali Hutton of just about everybody. Ross was at Teapot Studios today when I left. I'm out extravaging a little bit. I'm actually kicking about the East Coast. I'm going to go and see Ags Connolly tomorrow. We're going to present 2 nights of Ags Connolly here on IMTV, not tomorrow night, the night after. Sunday in Aberdeen will be up there for Ags Connolly. Stay tuned, actually. I'll put this up. This is how you stay tuned. YouTube.com/Rob Ellen. Stay tuned to IMTV, please do. And Ags Connolly, the wonderful classic country interpreter of classic country, our modern day nearest voice to the golden era of country. And he is on the road, 2 gigs, one on Sunday up at the Lampy, the Blue Lamp in Aberdeen, and on Monday he's joining us at Teapot Studios for a wee Hoose concert at the Ruined Hoose in Perthshire. So you can join us for that. Get in touch if you fancy coming along. And I think there's still tickets in Aberdeen, although Ags does really well at that show. So I would imagine that will be the last of those tickets selling at the moment. So hopefully see you guys in Aberdeen for Ags Connolly. I know there's 1 or 2 travelling quite a distance for that. So if you fancy coming along on Monday, I don't think Ross will be there. He is rehearsing today. I saw James McIntosh pull up as well. So it's the high elite of Celtic music putting a show together. Hamish Napier was there as well. So that's keep your eyes on Teapot TV. Let me just put that up. Teapot Studios in Scotland. Click on there and you'll be informed on all things that are going on at Teapot, including the medicine shows, which are regularly coming from there at the moment. Okay, I've still got one more to show you. It's the encore. I mean, a magnificent show, and congratulations to Tim Edey and his family for getting that together. Tim, if you don't know, he tours, I don't know how he gets it all together actually. He tours worldwide with his own music. He's in and out of the Chieftains. He's in and out of Sharon Shannon's band. He's toured with the Dubliners. He and Ross Ainslie have got a combo together. It goes on. Tim, if you haven't heard Tim Edey, I'll put his Facebook page up. Get along and find out more about Tim. He records regularly where we broadcast the medicine shows from on a Monday. As I was saying, Ags Connolly this Monday. All right. So as I was saying, fabulous show, standing ovation at the end of it. The audience insisted on an encore. Ross, Ewan and Ali came back and they invited our host for the evening up on stage. As I was saying, I was congratulating Tim on this and Tim's family. Basically, total family event. They were taking the tickets and serving the coffees in the break, and doling out biscuits and everything. Fabulous. Keep your eyes out. Stay tuned to us, and I'll let you know about when the next Tim Edey show is in Dunkeld. So let's flip over to the encore, and then after that, I've got a little bit of the session that happened in the wonderful Kirksyle Inn directly after. So full days of fabulous entertainment. This time last week in Dunning. This is Tim Edey with Ewan MacKenzie Robertson, Ross Ainslie, and Ali Hutton from the Village Hall, Dunning.
Start with a slow tune, but tonight we actually drove back from Paris yesterday. Well, we had
Try that again.
And I think we should get Tim on. What do you think? Yeah. Thanks to the lighting guy. I never thought I'd have to come all the way to Dunning to get a tan.
Have you enjoyed this super trio?
We're going to try a wee tune we haven't actually practiced.
Oh shit, hold on. That's a blow. Jesus. I'm only joking, I'm so sorry. My granny would absolutely kill me in heaven there. She was from County Cork in Ireland and she'd kill me to say, God rest her soul. But the thing is, sorry, I'm making it worse for you. Good folks, give these boys a huge round of applause because this is just world-class music, boys.
Maybe this was a bad idea.
Yeah, guys, you're going to love this. This is the world's first. You've seen this before, Ross. Remember that time I was sharing the room with you?
Mobile phone.
It's the world. Ali, it's like a mobile. This is the world's first ever MIDI melodeon, and it's fully electronic. And you're going to love it. Oh, I tell you what, I can play the keyboard on it, honestly. Anyway, folks, isn't this Ali Hutton, Ross Ainslie, and Ewan MacKenzie Robertson, Robert Evans on the sound, and it really is amazing.
So we're going to stop arguing for fuck's sake. Jesus Christ. Get a room.
Wait, this is guitar players. I was asking you to say, what tune are you in there? What tune? This man has to drive back to the mountains tonight. If you and Mackenzie Robertson's go back to Lockhart's, go to Lockhart's.
Mordor.
Can we come with you?
So we're going to start off with a wee tune that we haven't practiced because I didn't expect. He's certainly not practiced it. But it's a tune we do play usually, but I didn't expect for my granny to be here tonight. Like she's here. So we're going to play the tune I wrote for my granny. Don't listen too closely because we have to practice this. And then a tune by the late great Gordon Duncan on Presbyterian.
of Ainslie. Please give them a huge round of applause, folks. We hope to hear this every day. From heaven to town. And,
Unfortunately, that's all we managed to get of the after concert shenanigans. That was in the Kirksyle Hotel, the wonderful Kirksyle Hotel in Dunning in Perthshire in Scotland. And you heard the fabulous Tim Edey, and he was joined by Ross Ainslie, Ali Hutton, and a floppy camera, it would seem, and Ewan MacKenzie Robertson, the first of the Dunning folk and roots evenings. Keep your eyes open for them. Join Tim Edey's Facebook page. Definitely, there will be information up on his page, his website as well. And the hot news is he will be joining us for a Runtus session while he's home. We're trying to fit that in as quickly as we can because he's so seldom home, and he is at the moment. So keep your eyes peeled for that. And the best way of doing that is to go to either Teapot Studios on Facebook or on YouTube as well. There's some really good archive stuff at Tim and Ross Ainslie up on the Teapot Studios TV page. Our page is youtube.com/Rob Ellen. That's the mother page for all things IMTV. If you particularly click the live link there, it'll take you through and it'll show you the shows that are coming up. And if you're interested in any of those shows, just click the notification button and you will be notified as soon as we go live. I think you get a notification if you're subscribed to the channel. Please do subscribe to the channel, because the more that do, the more we'll view. That's us. Okay, we'll be back. I think we'll probably be jumping in and out of the Ags Conley gig on Sunday. So join us. Again, subscribe and you'll get notifications of the little gorilla gigs. I haven't managed to track down any live music this weekend as yet, but that could change. because it has a tendency around the moose, and we have at least a couple of days before another scheduled event. So please do join us at IMTV on YouTube. It is on your page just now. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, I think I can put up the schedule that is coming. Yeah, it can. There you go. We are scheduled for the Belladrum Festival as ever. That is July the 31st, 1st and 2nd of August. We have our own stage there, and we're going to try and bring that Teapot TV production to our stage this year. Guy Davis has got a round house session, and it's coming up a week on Wednesday. A week on Monday, it's Fraser Anderson, local boy, done so good these days, based out of Bristol, but with a huge following. Local boy, I say, to Perth, with a huge. He's a friend of Ross Ainslie's as well. So Ross, I wonder if Ross will show up. Fingers crossed. Tim Edey showed up at the last one we had on Monday. Regular viewers would have seen that, and that is available to view now at the YouTube channel. Ads Connolly is going to be with us on Monday. Kevin Noon and John McDines had a fabulous time on Monday, and as I was saying, that is available, and there is exclusive content from that show up on the Patreon channel as we speak. And here's on the bottom of your screen how you can join the Patreon channel. And thanks to the new patrons, it really does help keep the moose. You wouldn't believe how much it helps, actually, keep the moose on the road. And it really helps to know that folks out there are enjoying these shows. If you have enjoyed it, share it and like it, guys. And we'll see you back here on Monday for a scheduled show with Ads Connolly. Thanks. Catch you